You want to know what's happening? We're going to tell you what's happening. On what?
Now what's
happening? Social media.
Oh, well.
Social media. Now, we had a conversation about this about 5 years ago. But now it's mature.
Yeah.
It's grown up.
Goodness.
It's no longer a baby.
It's blown up.
Yeah.
It blew up.
It's no longer a teenager. Social media is an adult.
Ooh.
And it's here. It's out of control.
Listen.
It's out of control.
Let me tell you something. You know, I get on my daughter about being on, whether it's TikTok or Facebook or whatever. But sometimes I'm on there as well.
See?
And there are some craziest things out there. And let me ask you this.
All right.
Have you ever seen this? There's this one where a person like this lady, she's looking at TV or she's reading a book, and there's a doll on the floor.
Okay.
A toy doll.
Uh-huh.
And the doll move, and then it stands up. Oh my goodness, I gotta send you that.
Man.
And the people see that,
and
they almost kill themselves running out. It is the funniest thing. When you see it, you're going to be screaming. Because people are in these different things, whether they're looking at TV or something like that. And I don't know how they do this with the dolls or something. But you know how you're doing something in the house and out of the corner of your eye, something moves and you...
Yeah.
But that's
see,
nothing.
Now, Leon, I think you're watching too much social media. I think...
That right there. Hold on. Let me tell you about another. My wife, she said this to me the other day. They got a bag full of toy roaches. And it was the guy, he's in the bed asleep, and his wife, or whoever it was, she sprinkled these all over him, all on the sheets and everything. This guy woke up. Oh my God. He saw these roaches. He could have broke his neck. He could have, they're giant. They're like 3 inches. They're like this. They're plastic,
See, guys, this is what we evolved right now. All right. That we are using social media for entertainment purposes. Okay, I'm guilty too. I am guilty. I'm so guilty. It's bad. That's how guilty I am. Okay, so there's this comedian, Country Wayne. Some people heard of him or not. I'm so addicted. I might wake up in the middle of the night just to see if a new skit came out. And he put out 10, 12 skits a day. I'm so addicted. I know what time they come out. I know when. I can't wait for the next fix.
It's like a job. You watched it like a job. Yes.
Social media has grown up, and now they're more sophisticated because now people have. So we were talking about this earlier. You had the old school social media where people were eating crab legs and all this kind of. They were doing all kind of crazy
Oh my
stuff.
goodness! Yeah,
but now it's more sophisticated. People don't want to see that. People want to see. Unfortunately, people want to see your life.
Your whole life.
See you wake up. Some people now, okay, we may be addicted to some crazy shows, but some people are addicted of showing their lives to the point.
Yes,
their entire life is on social media. We know it's
their whole life.
We know we know your kid's name. We know your birthday. We know what you like to eat. We know what type of perfume you like. We know what type of cologne. We know what type of clothes you wear. We know the spot you go eat. Come on, we gotta let it go.
It's an addiction to it. But I think too, now there's some of us, we look at it as entertainment and we still
Yes.
do our thing. Every
Yeah.
now and then you have these things like Country Wayne entertainment. It's a break from the day and that type of thing. That's a good thing, I feel. As long as it's not in excess. But
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, and it's fun. It's fun
It's
because you
fun.
should
It's fun.
laugh. However, there's two sides to this coin because some people look at it as a distraction. It's a distraction from their own lives.
Yeah. Reality.
Some people are
Reality.
going through some challenging situations, marital situations, abusive situations, lack situations, food, clothing, shelter, all these different things. And they just wish they had another life. And they get consumed by these other lives and try to live
Yeah,
vicariously
that's
through
true.
these other people
That is true.
just so they don't think about how miserable their
Their
own
lives.
life is. That's not healthy.
People, they put stuff out there and it's taken out of context, and you have no
Oh,
ability to get your point across before
no
you're
rebuttal,
judged.
nothing.
I
Yeah.
mean, you get slammed. It's to the point now. I know this is bad. I tell people you can't take a picture with me. I don't take
Yeah.
pictures with certain people. It's not, I don't like you,
Mm.
but you take a picture and it's put out of context and you pop it up. Now, I'm
Yes.
not doing nothing. I could be at a
Yes.
church meeting. I'd be at golf. You know what I mean? But now people just boom popping up pictures. Oh, blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, there's the good and the bad of social media. The I call it the public opinion or the cancel mentality, where it is so brutal. Sometimes it's so bad. People got to change where they live at. They got to change the way they
Yes.
look. They got to do all kinds of stuff because someone puts something out on them on social media.
It's a form of bullying.
Yes.
Whether it's kids or adults, it's a form of bullying.
Be careful what you put on social media. Matter of fact, employers are saying if you got a podcast, that's like having another job.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like having another job that's
yes.
impacting your 9 to 5. Because you
Yes.
got podcasting on the brain when you get off work. That's crazy.
That's so sad. That is so sad. Um, there should always be a separation when we're talking about jobs.
Yeah.
And there's your job life and then there's your personal life.
Exactly.
And you should be able to do anything in your personal life as long as it's not against the law, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's your own time.
There's social media where, hey, actually, I like social media in the sense that if something happens that you need to know about, bam, it's right out there.
Yes.
It's right out
It's
there.
right out there. Some good information. I mean, there have been many books that I had never heard of that I learned about. Social media has so many really good parts to it. I mean, so far as information, it can be extremely informative. I like to cook. You can go on social media, TikTok especially, and just find all the recipes in the world on cooking. And there's so many different. You have a problem with your car, there's someone made a video about it. I mean, come on now. You can find all this stuff for free. But it seems like every time you say something good about it,
there's something bad.
You follow up with something bad. Look what's happening to our youth. Our
Oh, I'm
youth,
glad you said it.
they're
Yeah.
consumed
They're consumed
with social media. They can't even look up because their necks are permanently bent looking down. And their thumb is consistently flicking up to the next one. And it's almost as if you're a junkie, drug addicted, because when you see something hilarious, you need something more hilarious and more funny and more extreme. And you find yourself constantly
looking for the
searching for
next high.
something even.
That's what it is.
You're
You're trying to
that
get
dopamine.
the next dopamine high off of something to the point where you don't even watch anything anymore. You're like, I can't watch this no more because it don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
I need to find somebody else
Nothing.
who's funnier, who's more extreme,
Something more extreme. Yes.
who's gonna
Yes.
like, wow. Yes. I found really interesting with social media, just the whole social media thing, how business have taken advantage of using it now. Man, these businesses they're about how many views that I got. I remember there was a time a business didn't care about a view. Now they care about how many views that I get. I give you a perfect example. I'm a big wrestling fan. So I watched wrestling and they had this end segment. They always have something exciting the last 5 minutes. So last 5 minutes, last Friday, they had this segment. Actually, the segment was 11 minutes. The full one was 11, and they made a 5-minute clip. Now, it ended at 9 o'clock. 9:05. They put the 5-minute segment out. Guess how many views? Now, remember, the show ended at 9. At 9, it was a 2-hour show.
At 9.
It ended at 9. The last 11 minutes was this little skit segment that they, do, trying to hype up the wrestling thing and everything else. It took 5 minutes out of that segment. Put it up at 9:05.
Yeah.
5 minutes. How many views do you think it got between Friday night at 9:05 till Monday, 7 p.m.?
I'm sure the number, first of all, the wrestling audience is huge. So the numbers is probably staggering.
Yes.
A million views.
60 million views.
60 million.
60 million views.
That's unbelievable. 60 million. That's unbelievable. I tell you what, when you think about the money that they made.
Exactly.
Because remember, you get for every 1,000 views,
yes,
you get a certain amount of money,
Yep.
depending on your CPM, right? So who knows what it is, but for every 1,000, you're talking about 60 million.
60
That is
million views.
The people who are viewing that probably a lot of those people just saw the whole thing.
Just saw the whole thing. And then they released the whole thing, 11 minutes. Guess how many views? Another 40 million views.
Wow.
This thing, so businesses now, even TV shows, I see it on TV show. Wife, watch The View. The View will come out at noon or whatever. They already have segments of it online, on YouTube, Facebook, and X, 100, 200, 300 million views.
The numbers are staggering.
So the companies now are finding ways to hey, the TV shows are hey, let me engage with the audience. Let me re-show them this or let them participate. Everybody now have a commercial. Even Club Shay Shay. I watch Club Shay Shay. He talking about it threw me off because I'm thinking he's doing a commercial. He's doing a commercial for Oracle. He no IT guy, but he's talking about Oracle NetSuite and got his own little URL. Really?
It's them views. That's paid advertisement.
So
and he gets that from all those millions of views.
So it has, like I said, man, this whole thing has just went star crazy.
It shows the power though of social media.
Yes.
That it can do so much good. It can be monetized. It can give you some relief from your day. It can bring some joy. It can allow you to connect with friends that you haven't seen in years, family members. It can do all those positive things. But there's another side, and it can do a lot of negative things. It can destroy your mind. It can get you so focused that you forget about your kids. It can make people feel bad when people are talking about you, and it can also cause you to lose your job and your actual job on what you say and what you do on social media. So there's two sides to this thing, and you want to stay on the good side.
Want to stay on the good side. Well, guys, hey, there it goes.
Yes.
So again, guys, hey, thanks for watching. What now?
Now what's happening? Come on.